Yeah, this is where we really dial up the crazy here. I'm calling my shot. The Detroit Lions get their first win of the year this week. They are sitting there at around plus 270 on the DraftKings Sportsbook. This is honestly, you look at this spot and you have to at least get interested. Pittsburgh coming off a short week. Detroit coming off a bye. They've got the extra rest. We saw what happened late in that game. Pittsburgh just refuses not to drop Ben Roethlisberger back 8 yards. The Bears ended up with 4 sacks in that game. Their defense almost won them the game late. I think Detroit can do something similar. They're not bad against the run, and the Pittsburgh Steelers offensive line has proven time and time again this year they're not good at running the ball. This is a team that's bottom 5, bottom 10 in terms of yards per carry. The Pittsburgh Steelers are going to have to throw the ball. They're likely not going to have Chase Claypool back there, who hasn't played well anyways. So it's just going to be Deontay Johnson. You limit Deontay Johnson, and all of a sudden, maybe one defensive play. I think the Detroit Lions are very, very live in this game. It really just comes down to Pittsburgh not being that good and being very banged up. So it sounds crazy, but I think if Detroit, if you look at the rest of their schedule, if they're going to get a win, it's coming this week. And I think a plus 270. There's actually a little bit of value on them here.
I mean, the problem is Lions have lost by an average of nearly 10 points
the problem
on
is
the road.
the Detroit Lions. I mean, that's
right. Yeah, no, I get it, and you're just answering the question. I respect that, and thanks for playing along. Kenny, what about you, man? Favorite underdog to win outright?
Yeah, I'm not going to go that crazy, but I'm going to go with the Las Vegas Raiders against the Kansas City Chiefs at home as the underdogs. Look, we've seen. I know that Pierce yelled at me yesterday because I brought up seasons past, right? But the Raiders, they've historically played the Chiefs pretty close over the last couple of years, and I do think that this Chiefs offense is really, really bad. And again, we've talked about the defensive problems for this team, right? In the secondary, allowing these big pass plays, these big chunk plays. What about the offense? Patrick Mahomes is missing throws left and right that he was normally hitting last year. Something is very wrong with him. I don't trust him against this Las Vegas defense, which has been pretty average against the pass and against the run. But I think that that's good enough in this scenario because the Chiefs defense has really been that bad. We've seen secondaries like the Giants stymie the Chiefs. So look, Derek Carr made some terrible decisions against the Giants last week. I know they didn't look that good, but this Chiefs defense has made worse quarterbacks than Derek Carr look good. I think that the Raiders come out fired up. I think that they get this big win. And the Chiefs, for the last 2 weeks, the way they've played, did not deserve to win these games. So if the Chiefs lose 2 in a row coming into this game, I think that the Raiders are probably favored, and I think that you're getting a decent price here because the Chiefs technically did win the last 2 weeks, but they really won very ugly. They didn't play good football games. So I think the Raiders actually come out here and they've looked stronger over the last really 5 or 6 weeks and win this football game.